Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new video. Real Madrid and Barcelona are going to play in El Clasico, first El Clasico of this season in 5 or 4 or 3 days. It depends on when are you watching this, but it's going to be an exciting El Clasico. And today I'm going to give you some predictions, and I'm going to do something that I didn't do before in this channel. I'm going to build a starting 11 with combined players from these two teams. So what do you see here or here? Here what do you see here is the starting 11 that I'm going to use. I chose white and blue kits, not because I'm making a Brighton team, but I try to combine Real Madrid and Barcelona kits. It's white for Real Madrid, of course, and it's blue stripes for Barcelona. Now, I know blue is the secondary color for Real Madrid, but I use stripes, okay? Don't get mad at me, Barca fans, okay? It's stripes. It looks like Barcelona and Real Madrid together. Either way, so we're gonna start with this. First things first, all right? My prediction. I think it's gonna be really, really, really hard to predict this game because both teams have showed some bad things, some weaknesses, especially in defense, and both things have shown some great things in offense and midfield as well. So I don't know. It's going to be really, really, really interesting to see. I'm of course hopeful. I hope we are going to win. But my prediction is a draw. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Now I know some Real Madrid fans are going to say you're a cuck fan. Where did I hear that? I don't remember. Either way, but I really, really want Real Madrid to win, and I think it would be one of the most important victories in our season if we manage to beat Barcelona. Now, what I think is that we have problems that we still didn't really solve, and I think that we need time to solve these problems. I think Xabi Alonso needs time to realize what the problems are and change the system so we could play to our best. And I think we have potential to be with this team to be best team in the Europe. But Barcelona have started to have problems since the start of this season, since they sold Inigo Martinez, because he was like that commander in the defense who knew how to set up his players, how to set up Barcelona youngsters like Balde and Kubarsi, and how to play and Kunde on some hand, and how to play that high line with and catch opponents offside. We saw that in the Clasico when they caught Mbappe like 8 times in offside. So I think he's really missing, and a lot of teams are exploiting that. Barca's high line is something that brought them success, but it's something that kind of hinders them in some way. I think Araujo, he scored a winner against Girona recently, and he's a great player for me. And I think in some other team like Juventus or in Serie A, or like a defensively minded team that has a low block and a really like a slower paced style of play, I think he would flourish. I think he would be like such a great defender. But for Barcelona, he's just not the type. He's not I mean, he's fast, but he's not reactions fast. He doesn't play the way that Barcelona should play. And Kubarsi, in the last few games, that game against who was it? He made a mistake. I don't remember. Is it PSG? Yeah, PSG, of course. When Colomwani played the ball to Mayulu, I think it was his mistake. So he's not playing on the power, but he's still young. He still has a lot of potential, and he'll improve 100%. Either way, the defense of Barcelona is something that's concerning me, and the defense of Real Madrid is something that concerns me too as well. Militao showed the last game that when we almost conceded against Getafe that he can be iffy, he can be uncertain, he's prone to making a mistake sometimes. Raul Asensio as well. He's a very aggressive player, but he's very because of that he can make a mistake of making a penalty. I don't know. I don't think he'll start. I think Husin will start, but Husin doesn't have the pace. I think that's the biggest weakness of Husin that I've seen. He's incredible on the ball. He's very intelligent. He knows how to play from the back line, but he just doesn't have the pace that maybe we would need. That's why I think Raul and him would be a great pairing, because Raul does have the pace. Either way, maybe I'm getting beside the point. Let's go and start with the video. All right, I don't have my glasses on. or contact. So I'm gonna just get closer to the screen on the goal. I think it's obvious who we're gonna have. I think any fan is gonna have this. Any football fan is gonna have this man. Now, how do you write it? All right, there we go. Courtois. I think it's obvious it's gonna be Courtois because he's the best goalkeeper in the world, and I think he can have a shout for the top four best goalkeepers of all time. Now I know it's kind of outrageous. That's a conversation for another day, but I think he can get in there. Either way, I think right back Kunde will play probably, but he does have some problems with Hansi Flick, if I'm correct. But I'm not sure. I don't know why he doesn't play. I think Hansi Flick has been relying on Eric Garcia from the start of the season way too much for any Barca fans to. So any Barca fan could feel like what's going on here. So either way, Kunde, and on the right back, I actually think it's gonna be Fede Valverde. And right at the moment, call me biased, whatever, but it's Fede Valverde. I'm sorry. Kunde hasn't been playing. Valverde just showed what world that he's a world class player at any position just against Getafe a day ago. So I really believe he's the better option for the right back, and I think some true Barcelona fans would agree to right now at the moment. So we already have two Real Madrid players in. Let's go to the one center back. Now the thing is for Barcelona, the center back pairing is very complicated because I think it's going to be Kubarsi for sure. And I think it's gonna be Eric Garcia. I don't know if Araujo will start, but either way, the center back pairing for Real Madrid, I'm gonna go with Hausen and Militao. And for me, Hausen is the best defender out of all of the guys I mentioned so far. So I'm gonna say him for sure will be one of the center backs. I know he's a left center back, but no, it's all right. Now left center back. Now the other center back. It's Kubarsi, Militao, or Eric Garcia, Araujo, or Raul Asensio, or Alaba, of course, but he's not in the conversation. Now I'm gonna say it's Kubarsi. Now I know he hasn't really been good this season, and Militao has had a better season, to be honest. But I don't know. I just think he's a better talent, and just what he showed last season, I still have to see a lot from Militao, so I could say that he's definitely better than him. I think Kubarsi is still better, even though he's prone to mistakes this season. I think he gets into this lineup. So three Real Madrid players and one Barca player. I think that's going to change in the attack and in the midfield. But left back now, I don't know. Is Balde injured? I think he is. I think Balde is injured. Either way, it's not either way. Who plays for them? Oh, it's Gerard Martin. No, it's gonna be Carreras. There we go. All right, it's gonna be Carreras for Real Madrid, of course. Now this player is insane. Now he didn't have a memorable game against Getafe, but everything before that he's very good, and I'm really happy that we have him. More that I watch modern day football, the more I realize just how important the left and right backs are. You can see in Liverpool right now they are struggling, and I think the main struggle is the fullbacks for them. And Real Madrid last season have been struggling because we had bad football fullbacks as well. And every team, Manchester City last season had very bad fullbacks. Kyle Walker was nothing, and left back they played the center back Guardiola, who's actually really good, but he's not a natural left back. So any team that's struggling, it's kind of connected to the fullbacks. So fullbacks are very important, and I'm really happy that we have them. Now Barcelona has an incredible fullbacks as well in Koundé and Balde. But you can see PSG, which is the best team in the world, have one of the best fullbacks we've ever seen in Hakimi and Colomwani. Oh no, not Colomwani. Nuno Mendes. All right. Now let's see center back. Who do we? Not center back. Sorry, center defensive midfielder. Now it's between Chouameni and Frankie De Jong. Now this is really really hard. All right. So because both players, I know Barcelona fans who don't watch Real Madrid, and some football fans that don't watch La Liga would say Tchouaméni is washed and he didn't have a great season last season, which he didn't, but he was played out of position by Carlo. And the center midfielder, he really is picking it up. Now Frankie De Jong is an incredible player as well. it's a hard decision to make. Let me go back. Let me go back and just put the first player that I know is gonna be in the midfield is Pedri. Of course, it's Pedri. Pedri is insane. He's one of the best probably the best midfielder in the world. It hurts to say, but he is. Right now, I think not just right now, just the past year and a half, he's been insane. And Bellingham is for me better. Of course, I'm a Real Madrid fan, but right now Pedri is playing better, so he must go in. And we are basing this team of a team of one of their form right now. So Pedri needs to go in, and I'm going to say Chouameni. I'm sorry. We are talking about the form right now. When I watch Barcelona, Frankie is very important, but I don't see him as important as Tchouaméni for Real Madrid, and I think Tchouaméni slots right in. Now, the next midfielder for Barcelona, who is it? Oh, Dani Olmo is not. It's not going to be Dani Olmo, nor it's going to be Firmino, nor it's going to be anyone else at the cam position for them. I think for Real, it's going to be a Real Madrid player, but this is a hard decision because I have to choose between Arda and Bellingham, and this season. Bellingham is for me the Ballon d'Or 2024 winner. Bellingham for me is the best midfielder in the world, but this season it's Arda. Don't get me wrong, Bellingham is a better player, but this season how Arda is playing, for me, he needs to be in the starting 11, and he will be 100% sure. I'm 100% sure he will play against Barcelona. So I think Arda will have to slot into this team, this combined 11, which now has how many? Three. We have six players right now from Real Madrid and two from Barcelona. Okay, that's kind of looking a balance. So now some Barca fans are going to be pretty mad. But just consider this: it's either Chouamani or Frankie De Jong. You can swap them. Left wing Vinicius has been insane this season. Not insane. He has been very good. And for Barca, I think Rashford has been on that level. Rafinha hasn't shown the level that he showed last season, but I'm sure he will. I'm not doubting him. But I'm gonna say Vinny. It just is Vinny. This is looking a little bit too one-sided. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just saying my opinion. I'm not. If it's Barcelona, I would put all Barcelona 11. If I thought like that, I'm sorry. You came here for my opinion at the end. At the end of the day, right wing. It's obvious. Is he gonna play? No, I'm not sure. I think he might be injured, but I'm sure he'll get better. Now, as a striker, it's easy. It's the best player in the world now. We have three Barcelona players, and we have what, eight Real Madrid players. I mean, I don't know what to say. I that's my opinion. That's what I think the 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 team is right now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Rashford could come in. Of course, Frankie De Jong could be in the squad. Who else could be here? Maybe Kunde over Valverde, but I think it's Valverde. And Balde, if he plays, he is over Carreras, unfortunately, because Carreras has yet to show what Balde showed last season. But this is my combined 11. Tell me what you think. Even though there's eight Real Madrid players, I think the score is going to be 2-2. Both teams are going to be very careful, I think, in this game, and I think it's going to end a draw, and everyone is going to be happy with a draw, I think. Although I would love for us to win. So there you go. I hope I didn't enrage any Barcelona fans because I picked so many Real Madrid players. But right now the situation is like this. Last season it will be totally reversed. So right now I believe in my team, and that's why I picked this. I guess anyone's watching is here to see my opinion. So there we go. I'll see you guys next time.